The 2016-17 NBA season is here, and Steph Curry is ready to take over again. Back-to-back MVP, a game-changing force. Now with Kevin Durant on his side, the Warriors are more unstoppable than ever. LeBron is defending his crown. James Harden is putting up numbers we've never seen before. Superstars, super teams. A battle for greatness begins now.
Everybody try to beat this time. We're so easy holding close.
Remember when we first did it, nobody with it. Label said 2-5, 2 thugged out. So although we had to, my God wasn't glad to wait our turn. So order, now we burn on the deli. Done fucked in every deli. We can fly just like R. Kelly. The moon is secondary to the sun. I think I got a son, but ain't sure what's in store. God is more. So he said to give mine, knocking at my door. Could it be? Trying to be what I could be. It's on me, 2-5 the army. Says he about to have my seed soon to be. It shocked me, thinking about a little me. Eternally, I bleed, think of the sea. Yo, at high speed, I multiply with weed. Now I slow my life down, I got time to breathe.
You never need to fuss alone. You wanna be the Tory of Capone. You say you like the way he holds his chrome, but you will never be below me. You say you like the way the 2-5 sign. You wanna be a wife that pushes by. So everybody started beat this time. Well, shorty, you should hold them closely. You say you never leave the thoughts alone. You wanna be the Tory of Capone. You say you like the way he holds his chrome, but you will never leave below me. You say you like the way the 2-5 sign. You wanna be a wife that pushes by. Everybody started beat this time. Well, shorty, you should hold them closely.
Yeah. A little bit of thug is all it takes to make this industry just break. A little bit of thug is all it takes to make this industry break. Black John, Black John.
Yeah. Dope stash in my beam, I can cash out on the D's. Should I trap, should I rap, spend this cash out on the feature? Niggas is in the feeling, nigga, doctor, so I teach. But I gotta spend this cash out on this real. I'm trying to be a leader, just falling in my pants. Trap calling for this cash, I scrape the bottom of the stack. In front of the one and I can press it, I can stretch that bitch to half a lot of shit niggas never had. Just trying to grab it, all I pee my nigga black, cause they chopped him into pieces. He was trying to duck police, I was trying to duck the reaper. I was on the block, hustling, just trying to stuff the reef in the pocket with the needle. Popping with the heater if I need her. I'm in the kitchen baking like a Nina, trying to freak it like a Dina, selling sneakers to a beater. I was younger, but up the real copy sneakers, cause the OGs never taught me how to beat up. I got beat up on the corners, but I came back. Trap back, jumping, had it popping on the same track. Little mama thuggin' got my name as a face tag. Shit, you got a face flat. It's some real nigga. You can't replace that. Same block, same strap. Shooting at the face back. Leave his head in his legs, waist in his weight cap. Caught the K back, was blowing plays where his brains at. Caught the K back, had so much pain, so I stained that. Mama cried tears, we did best throughout the years. I had a couple of dying, I'm just wishing you was here, but shit is clear. I'm riding with my pistol like a piston through the fear. yeah, let them know, man. I promise when I die, they celebrate me like I'm pop. It'll be because I reached my goal, not cause I sold this rock. And if they try to hate me, promise, dog, they gon' get shot out front of that. And I got some niggas that still down and knock your top. I put this on my bed, it's being broke, and drove me crazy. All my friends that got ghosts and wind sways. My number one question now is, Lord, am I gon' make it? Cause these times I feel it, Lord, it's just so hopeless on this pavement. I try to work a 9 to 5, but I can't wait for payment. And it takes too long, and plus I'm feeling so complacent. When I look at that road, it's like my goals are so adjacent. The devil on my shoulders, getting colder in his basement. I got killers on the left of me, drug dealers on my right. To the world, they look scary, but I know these was on my life. And now my little nigga scamming, he trying to cop it off a swipe. I remember different nights, ducking cops and running flights of stairs. Getting scared, but boy, that ain't my type. I threw it up a nigga, passed my weight and twice my height. Ever sat up in that dark place, trying to find a light. I can't even trust myself, my left hand don't know my right. I could put this on my damn mama. Marijuana stuff, bought a spare gone. I done stayed links, I got the flicks from all clear on. From all smiles like the logo of the man come. Can't stop me, now they fearing on me. Only thing I fear is God, I can never fear the odds. Eric committing the suicide, the only time you see the tears fall. Shot my nigga that's in his head, they try to clear him off. Then my cousin Dave got shot in front of grandma's. I've been in them shootouts in the parking lots and standoffs. Real plus, well front on, never ran off. Give it to my little nigga, pass it by the hand off. Had to still again, you gotta pass it, put your man on. Even if I don't get it, then I might not change. Cause I was born broke, but I'm a direct. Even if I never get it, I still had no cash when I blow past. And it slow like it's one in a fortress. I gotta make it, I gotta make it, I gotta make it. And if they won't give it to me, I'm gonna take it. I gotta make it. I gotta make it. If they won't give it to me, I'm gonna. Outside this for the bad bitches only. Baby, you got it coming, put that pussy on me. Off top, stop talking like I'm the homie. Baby, you know I'm too poppin' to be the homie. You finna rub me that pussy when I come back home. And when I hit it, you feel it all in your backbone. Off top, tell me, baby, I got a tab on. Off top, let me feel it and get my rap on. They say, hey, niggas, baby, me too. You know I like to see a body in the seat. You know I like to be a body when I see you. You know I like big body when I see you. She got her hair done, she got her nails did. Look at her bad shot, you know you nailed it. Hey, come to work, baby, I'm in the She know it's work, way, you know, yeah, still is. I'm a hot boy, nigga, I don't know how to front. I'm a hot boy, nigga, I didn't know how to stuff. I'm a professional when it comes to shit. I'm a whole professional when it comes to a bitch. I ain't cover nothing, baby, I just passed the bitch. I ain't cover nothing, baby, I'm a savage nigga. I ain't cover nothing, girl, I ain't no average nigga. Cause I get shut down, you can act for bitches. Hey. I got no shoes on the ride, baby. I'm a skirt, got it in five, baby. I know you see in my eyes. Looking for a beauty, yeah. Baby, we ain't got a make up. You ain't kick her love, yeah. She want me to be loved, yes, sir. I'm a really love, yeah. Keep talking, I'ma let you. I'm not a nigga that you come and bring stress to. I'm not a nigga that you come and try to vent to. I'm fucking better than that nigga you confessing to. I know it's all, baby, but I'm squall, baby. And she wanna fuck me, and I put that on, baby. But she only stop me, I'ma put that on, baby. And I want the cup of shit, I'ma put that on, baby. When she get her own money, so I'm yelling, yes, sir. Best of both worlds, be the best of. She be on the ground looking like the next up. Work a real job, wearing polyester. She on the 9-5, we tryna slide by. I'm in our big Royce, she on our 5'9". Love on my 5'5", I'm tryna wind down. She got a nigga, but she put me on a side time. Hey. I got no shoes on the ride, baby. I'm a skirt, got it in five, baby. I know you see in my eyes. Looking for a beauty, yeah. Baby, we ain't gotta make up. You ain't kick her love, yeah. She want me to be loved, so I'ma really love you.
Control it, don't fall in love. 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 You got a prepaid call from. Sorry. Hey. Hey. You heard me before. You still in love, bro, but not no more. You took time to grow. Stop blowing up my phone, and now I'm loaded with emotions, trying to find out how to cope. It can't be we drinking dope. I've been smoking way too hot. Drink so much, I damn near choke. Can't find your love in my scope. Think I need it, I can't lie. Love you have for me no more. It's okay, I know this will happen one day. I can't lie, I just wish I never met you in the first place. Damn, why you had to come and kiss me in the first place? Damn, why we had to even kiss it in the first place? Damn, then we went ahead and slid it in the third base. Damn, I wish I never ever met you in the first place. Damn, why you had to come and kiss me in the first place? Damn, why we had to even kiss it in the first place? Damn, then we went ahead and slid it in the third base. Damn, I wish I never ever met you in the love don't come my way. It don't come my way, don't need to stay. Things I should have said, things I wish I said, I need to say. You always been my good, loving I always knew. If I leave out someone new, I still end up right back with you. And we watch that till we can't watch. I can't watch no more. It remind me of you way too much. We came way too close. Didn't know losing you be way too much. Can't lie, I just wish I never met you in the first place. Damn, why you had to come and kiss me in the first place? Damn, why we had to even mix it in the first place? Damn, then we went ahead and slid it in the third base. Damn, I wish I never ever met you in the first place. Damn, why you had to come and kiss me in the first place? Damn, why we had to even mix it in the first place? Damn, then we went ahead and slid it in the third base. Damn, I wish I never ever met you in the no, mama, give me high. Anytime I take a low, go slow to the sky. No money on the floor, working hard, get by. You would be the best you know. I'm just asking God why. Did she have to let me go? In the first place, wish I never met you in the first place.
Man, we missed the playoffs. Fuck.
You remember when I was swerved out? You remember when I was
Oh, yeah, we missed the playoffs. Damn, man. Wasting my motherfucking time.
Tell me, baby girl, you know you heard mine. Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson sung about you and the girl is mine. Baby back in, yeah, so attractive, yeah. Wanna throw it at me, baby, throw it back in, yeah. Running in it, got a nigga overlapping, yeah, oh yeah. But maybe you can turn back time. You got me thinking maybe that it's worth that time. So when you turn it over, I can work that behind. You got that hot and ready like you work at the prom. Drop top car, no time for drama. Shake that behind, slow walk behind. Now you sit them over, I can go sign to sign. Don't try to find nobody like me. I tell you, baby, you know I would turn back time. If I could earn it, baby, I would turn back mine. You remember when I was swerved out? Hey, you remember when I was swerved out? Riding, don't take no time on me. Give it to me, baby, won't you work mine? Tell me, baby girl, you know you worth mine. Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson sung about you and the girl is mine. Baby back in, yeah, so attractive, yeah. Wanna throw it at me, baby, throw it back in, yeah. Running in it, got a nigga overlapping, yeah, oh yeah.
Stop that, baby. You hear me, man? I told them once before, you hear me? If I'm playing Taliban tree side, you hear me? I'm upselling on them, you know what I'm saying? I run something in that, man. Something in Lieutenant Z, you dig? Switching my leather. This shit on my wrist is gonna ring you a 50 or better. I start fucking with Scooter because his ass hang with a teller. She keep throwing it at that while I'm high with this perky, I know her. And she want me coming dive inside. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. That's your choice to the side. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. Come and get it. When you know I'm patient and waiting, your face is too pretty. Me and you, I can tell my aim with every meaning. Now we're foreign and really protection, I'm back in the city. There she is, she taking my phone. Jump on a mini jet. So I'm stepping on shit where I've been today. On couch, I'm bitching, I'm sending that. Having milligrams and I attended that. Going circle like y'all with that kitty cat. Okay, how long you think I'ma get it back? Send them up, I don't care where you catch them at. Want me down in that pussy and tell me that. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. That's your choice to the side. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. Want me dive inside and take it so I need you to choose the side. Step on anything in front of me, lieutenants on me, stand up on my feet. I don't really know her name, but I don't need it, I just wanna find a night. If you bring your friend and stick from me, I promise that you finna double C. Baby, I got five on the passenger. You just love me, you ain't got no manners, son. And so deep at I'm reference, I mean, no, I just break, you ain't running, no stamina. You ain't never go use it to take a slow. Why you say that this bitch, she keep jamming up. Say the women, she don't even stop at all. Mommy, baby, she ran like an animal. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. That's your choice to the side. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be. It could be what you want it to be.
I know my fans gon' wait on me. Fuck all them niggas that hate on me. Richie the one, they know not to play with me. Fuck with my ops, ain't nothing to say to me. And I keep it on me, know you ain't shaking me. Watch it get cut like a bakery. I told my mama to pray for me, cause I know they plotting no taking me. Everywhere I go sanction. I fry a nigga like bacon. No free slime, he fresh out the bracelet. I got a son, bitch, I got a naked. Pertin pill, take it. Milk me soon I can taste it. She know she bad, I tell her to shake it. I got her running, she can't even take it. CG got blow my match and coming on church to try it. Speaking on Zeus, you know I'm a clap. Ain't got the grip, you know we gon' pack it. Glock with a stick in the muzzle. On hold, I ain't tryna touch you. Shit ain't the same. I'm missing my brother. If I was home, they wanted to touch you. I had to turn on my hustle. He tryna eat up the muscle. She got a man, but still took my number. Better not slip, cause I'm a bumper. Fake all over my hoodie. Been doing this shit, you a rookie. Top 5, they can't overlook me. I'm an artist, but no, I ain't boogie. 21 had to set on fire. Could've strapped, they thought I retired. Through the wire, they ain't better than Rick's liar. I took so many losses, trying to turn game to bosses, I pray a nigga don't cross me. Got peace to send me the Morgan. She know I fuck with the scammers. Boy, no two Santana, he ain't gon' blow. I tell him pass that hammer. XD run the river handle like. I gon' sell you like. Let me sleep in my bed tonight. I just want head tonight. No disrespect, I said it right. Pockets on. No disrespect, I said it right. No disrespect, I know my fans gon' win them. Fuck all them niggas that hate on me. Richie that one, they knew not to play with me. Fuck with my house, they nothing to say to me. And I keep it on me. No, you ain't shaking me. Watching you come like a baby. I told my mama to pray for me. Cause I know they plot gon' take me. Cause I know they plot gon' take me.
I'm that nigga, I squeeze trigger. I'ma tell you one time, not again, yeah. This shit I'm in, yeah. No protein, yeah. I'm this motherfucker, say this bitch, yeah. Let it hit, yeah. I won't hit, yeah. I got any motherfucker, I gon' hit, yeah. Say this bitch, yeah. Say this bitch, yeah. You ain't playing, motherfucker, we see this shit, yeah. There you go, boy. There you go, boy. I'm a glow boy, you can be the old boy. Also the front boy, slanging coke boy. The feds knocked on my grandma's door, boy. Where a coke boy? Come on, chopper down. Let this motherfucker get you can shop around. Where your drugs at? Where your locked up house? See your flexing on IG, but you got it now. My chain like me now. My watch like me now. Let a nigga try to take it, my gun go back out. What I'm smoking loud, what you smoking now? It's the club and I got my pipe on me now. I'm that nigga, I squeeze trigger. I'ma tell you one time, not again, yeah. This shit I'm in, yeah. No protein, yeah. This motherfucker say this bitch, yeah. Let it hit, yeah. I won't miss, yeah. I got a motherfucker, I'm gon' hit, yeah. Say this bitch, yeah. Say this bitch, yeah. We ain't playing, motherfucker, we say this shit, yeah. Say this bitch, yeah. Bitch, I'm fucking gold. I've been jumped up on the porch and jumped up on the lawn. I smoke lots of low, walking a tightrope. It's cold outside, I might fall, I know. For the volcano, with some curry home. I'm a curry eating motherfucker, hurry home. Walked into the bank, right before he goes. And then I got that job and then I hurried home. Remember when I was young, mama told me hurry home. Now I'm grown, knocking by my mama 30 home. I still got my 30 home. Think you sweet, you'll be buried home. I'm that nigga, I squeeze trigger. I'ma tell you one time, not again, yeah. This shit I'm in, yeah. No protein, yeah. This motherfucker say this bitch, y'all. Let it hit, y'all. I won't bitch, y'all. I got a motherfucker, I'm gon' hit, y'all. Send this bitch, y'all. Send this bitch, y'all. Take that motherfucker, we see this shit, y'all.
Ryan, do you make this?
Hey. Go. Play ball like we playing pickup. See them in person, get instantly pissed up. Every real nigga, they take a hiccup. I done took loss, but never got shit took. I was locked up 24 months, you could back straight fast, but can't hit a nigga buzz. Don't put no pipe in my hand, I'm jumping this gas and the gas, the bitch stuck. Good dude got hit with this switch and this killer, shorty that slam with paintbrush. I don't be into it with none of you goofies, a lot of y'all niggas is Facebook. Good dude got hit with this switch and this killer, shorty that slam with paintbrush. I don't be into it with none of you goofies, a lot of y'all niggas is Facebook. I don't be into it with none of you goofies. A lot of y'all niggas is Facebook. Play ball like we play
ain't pick up. Seen him in person, he instantly pissed up. Every real nigga, they take a hiccup. I done take loss, but never got shit tucked. I was locked up 24 months, you could fast trade fast, but can't hit a nigga push. Don't put no pipe in my hand, I'm jumping this gear and the gas a bit stuck. Good dude got hit with this switch and this killer, shorty that slam with paintbrush. I don't be a tool with none of you goofies, a lot of y'all niggas is Facebook. Good dude got hit with this switch and this killer, shorty that slam with paintbrush. I don't be a tool with none of you goofies, a lot of y'all niggas is Facebook. Last time they cover them and talk, we can't see they go to trees. If it's smoke, let's fake phone on the internet and keep it street. I didn't go for the back door, my brother got a man to sleep. Every nigga here so good that they get a couple weeks. Maybe every second that I put up the high seat. Cause I'm living with me sick. If I get paid, then who gon' eat? With other people, all the stuff, every so right as we speak. When you die, broke my heart, cause what I do it wouldn't be me. We had dreams growing up big, I'm trying to save you from these streets. You weren't supposed to be outside, where the fuck you hanging over east? Real black and real pistol, that shit made my stomach weak. And everybody died young, can't go outside without my G.
You keep the money?
I just bought me a new Glock and it just bust like Rosa Parks. Hit my butt on fake his ass like baby boy, nigga hard. Niggas bitch don't be on shit, we spin they blocks, spin they bars. 40 days and 40 nights, we make it rain like Noah's Ark. Michael trigger 5 cents, if you scared, better pray to God. We shed blood, don't shed tears, you live your life, better play it smart. What's in the dark, gon' cut a light, bitch, we exposing all the fraud. All these hoes switch sound like
I gotta make sure I get in the playoffs. Fuck all that bullshit. I ain't going through that bullshit. That's a fact. Honestly, we might have made the playoffs anyway, to be honest. I know the real way you a bitch. On V8.
Me a new Glock and it just bust like Rosa Parks. Hit my butt on fake his ass like baby boy, nigga hard. Niggas bitch don't be on shit, we spin they blocks, spin they bars. 40 days and 40 nights, we make it rain like Noah's Ark. Michael trigger 5 cents, if you scared, better pray to God. We shed blood, don't shed tears, you live life, better play it smart. What's in the dark, gon' cut a light, bitch, we exposing all the frauds. Hey, bitch, we exposing all the frauds. Don't be lying, women lie, people lie, you know. And when they ain't never lied to me. No talk. They ain't talking about shit. I'm low, like, like, speak up. You can say what you want, can't say no bro. Let the car burn down, I still can't go. I ain't gon' stop till my niggas get on. Shout out my bitch, cause she back to the bone. I stay on my gun, I ain't never alone. I stay on that road, I ain't never at home. Every morning wake up in the man. I'm fresh out the mud, but I wash my hands. My bitch thinks she rich. I'm moving with they fucking intense. I gotta thank God for the child to be blessed. My mama was chef, sometimes it was hurt. I kill that shit tough cause I knew it would work. I stay out of come up one day I emerge. Never say never, I got you forever. My girl on her knees when I need her, I bless her. My girl ain't weird when I ain't at home. Because she know I got a Glock on the tractor. Tony a winner for finesse. Placing the whip and I'm blowing no pressure. I got a bitch but I still need extra. I'm up for real but I still ain't gon' text you. I thank God every morning, ain't a day that don't go by that I don't wake up to the party. All my clothes around the country, all my bitches go get money. Take your ex, but you can't take it from me. I compete with myself cause it made me go hard. I play down that drink and I pick up some water. I put up in forever, my name been busting like charters. Hey, yeah, you can say what you want. I'm still rich and do what I want. My bitch like she said I'm a line. You can say what you want, can't say that I'm broke. Let the car burn down, I still can't go. I ain't gon' stop till my niggas get on. Shout out my bitch, cause she back to the bone. I stay with my gun, I ain't never alone. I stay on that road, I ain't never at home. Every morning, wake up, think the man. I'm fresh out the mud, but I wash my hands. My bitch thinking she rich. I'm move with it, they ain't flexing like this. I gotta thank God for the time that he blessed. My money was stressed, and sometimes it will hurt. I can't let shit talk, cause I know it will work. I stay out of criminal one day, I emerge. Situation chat.
He knows exactly who guard them. I'm sure Kevin Durant's watched some Ace Bailey film, watched some Q Trap, kept up with them. And he's making a statement to the young fella. KD will walk his way to the free throw line. The Rockets are excited to tip off this brand new season and the gift club. Again, he knows exactly who's guarding them. I'm sure Kevin Durant's watched some Ace Bailey film, watched some Q Trap, kept up with them. And he's making a statement to the young fella. KD will walk his way to the free throw line. The Rockets are excited to tip off this brand new season and the gift club. Again, he knows exactly who's guarding them. I'm sure Kevin Durant's watched some Ace Bailey film, watched some Trap, kept up with them. And he's making a statement to the young fella.
You guys have not. If you guys have not been to the academy.blog, please get over there quickly. There is a flurry of new documents that was filed in court. A flurry. And these things contain so much details. Usually you have to become a Patreon member to see this stuff, chat. But for this one, this was called pro bono. Y'all got to see this shit because the feds are alleging a lot of stuff. They even accuse Dirk of trying to paint the feds in a negative light by sending out his lawyers to do multiple interviews. One that included with me. We did an interview with Drew Finland, his attorney, on Off the Record, where he explained a bunch of stuff, and also he then subsequently went on Vlad TV. So let's get into some of these motions that are given so much talking points when it comes to the Dirk case. Now, let's be very clear. And by the way, I'm monitoring. I'm hearing my dogs have a little bit more motion. I don't think Rock Nation has entered the property yet. It would be wise of them, but you never know. I'm probably going to have to bring in Big Plu in a little bit before the cops call me. Like, yo, your neighbors say they can't. Okay. Give me about, remind me about like 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, I'll bring the boys. Maybe the girls. I don't know. Maybe the girls. Okay. So in some new documents that were filed, I want to give you the latest, and I want to give you the breakdown in short form before I get to the long form document read. So Dirk is at a place where, remember that his trial was supposed to start in October. It got pushed back essentially to January. He essentially didn't agree with it, but everybody else agreed with it. Why did he want a quicker trial? He wanted a quicker trial because he's the person who they claim with the least amount of evidence, with the he said, she said, and I told you they will not lock him up permanently in a federal trial unless they have some cooperators. So the way that he could try to counteract that is, while they don't, they might have one or two cooperators that they listed as quote unquote co-conspirators and didn't reveal their name, but they don't have some of the key guys yet. So you know what Dirk is doing? Dirk is like, fuck that. Let's get the trial immediately, that before you could threaten these guys and flip them and give them more information that they flip on me, you guys got to cover what you got. Obviously, some of the guys who are accused of being shooters, and there might be some more evidence on them, they're like, well, we're not going to rush the trial and go sink our entire chances again now that quickly, especially when we could probably try to suppress some evidence. We could do this and third. So there's two diametrically opposed strategies. If you're one of the shooters that they have dead to rights, or you're, say, OTF Bonnie, who they believe bought the gloves and ski mask and bought the accessories that the shooters use,
you want to delay the trial. Why do you want to delay the trial? Because you want to try to suppress some of this shit. You don't want all this stuff being admitted into evidence because you can be like, hey, this is just a honest. Listen, I know 2022 we're out of COVID times, but it's like, hey, this was our procedure. We usually move around this for incognito. Make up whatever excuse you want. So that would be their demeanor to things, right? Like, hey, we're gonna whatever. Okay, cool. Dirk wants to get the trial immediately. Dirk is like, yo, shit, I know y'all ain't got everybody flipping on me. Maybe I got one or two, but that one or two y'all got right now don't got that much of a tie to me. I got plausible deniability. Y'all got to convict me beyond a reasonable doubt. I could explain it away. Why were you in LA? Well, I went to do a podcast. I went to do a video shoot. I went to do this. Why did you go on the thing with him? Well, this is the guy I've been rolling around a lot with. Oh, well, the guy said that you told him this. Well, I didn't tell him that. There was a general sentiment that why would I have to tell people to go kill somebody for Vaughn when everybody knew that Vaughn got killed? These guys are from some of his blocks. These guys had more reason to do it. I'm not saying he would point the finger, but he had some plausible deniability, right? So he wants to go to trial quick. They want to go to trial later. The judge subsequently agreed with like pretty much the other dudes, and essentially they're going to be going to trial like they set for January, but it might even be delayed more. Now, in that, because they're not going to go to trial now, Dirk is proceeding with what's called a motion to dismiss. Dirk is saying this case is bullshit, and by the way, a bunch of other inmates say, "Nah, this case is bullshit. Y'all don't got what y'all need to really prosecute this." Now, what motion to dismiss on its face value is that, listen, there isn't enough probable cause given especially discovery or any other information that's came out that would warrant this case to be heard by a jury. Okay, keep in mind. Let me give you the levels of proof that you need to get to a place where you go to trial. So, bingo. For usually for a detainment, you need reasonable suspicion. We reasonably have a suspicion that you committed a crime. What could that mean? Yo, there's a nigga with I don't know, a scar on his left cheek. Right, I know it says right, but okay, this is right on your there's a nigga with a scar on his right cheek that I saw walking away from the body. Immediately, police is going to stop you, and they're going to have the authority to stop you and detain you because of reasonable suspicion. Usually in most states, again, this is a federal case, but I'm just giving you some legal basis. In most states, reasonable suspicion will allow the police to at least stop you, detain you, and identify you while they continue that investigation. Now, the further step up from reasonable suspicion will be probable cause. Probable cause could be on face value, especially if you're driving a car. You should know this. Probable cause is why they don't go in your car without a warrant. Now, when you drive on, state roads or even federal roads, or even municipal roads, all roads, period, there is laws throughout the land that says that if a cop deems that there is probable cause, he can search your car. He doesn't have to call a judge, whatever. Now, it's only for cars. If there's probable cause that you got a dead body inside your house, they got to call a judge. Got to. Okay? Now, I'm giving you these situations because I'm trying to explain. I want everything to be mad simple, right? So that's probable cause. How does probable cause happen with arrest? Now, probable cause means there is more than there is evidence that suggests that a crime not only was committed, because that's reasonable suspicion, right? It suggests that there might be evidence of a crime, or you might be the culprit that committed the crime. That usually is the law for people to arrest. So, for example, if the cop shows up, somebody's dead, you got blood all over your shirts, they could arrest you on probable cause, and you have a knife in your hand with blood on it. They could arrest. They don't have to ask the judge. They could arrest you on probable cause. Now, here's the thing about much more intricate cases and cases that also involve, like, for example, federally, because there isn't like a federal police department. Yes, I know you have the FBI, but they're not like municipal. Probable cause is usually not determined by a FBI agent, a HSI agent, or any agent of any federal bureau. They usually submit what's called a complaint, or they usually submit some type of affidavit, and the probable cause is usually enacted on by the what's called an AUSA, a prosecutor. So, for example, so just to be clear, in state or in anything below federal, if someone's dead, you got a knife in your hand, dripping of blood, your shirt's full of blood, they're gonna arrest you and they could just charge you with murder, and then the prosecutors have to deal with that, right? The reason why the feds have such a high conviction rate is because you won't get a charge until the AUSA agrees with the investigator. They have to sign off on the complaint, or they have to present a possible bill of charges, which is called an indictment, to a grand jury that gets signed off on by majority vote, which is usually 23 people, 12 has to vote. That there is a true bill. Okay, why did I
Round one in the Western Conference
in the
begins.
event that you get
The
charged,
Houston Rockets face a
sometimes
familiar opponent, but a
information
new
can come out,
challenge.
or maybe
The
you
start
have
of what the
a
entire
charge,
season has
or
led up
you have
to.
say,
Now,
hey,
behind the roar of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Timberwolves. Round one, game one, the NBA playoffs coming up next. The play-on starts off with a bang right here. Game one. And tonight, we'll see the
came back with an indictment, right? The indictment is the bill of charges, and they said those lyrics were recorded before the death of Lil Pop. The prosecutors changed it expeditiously and came back with another indictment that didn't include lyrics, because the lyrics indeed were not referring to Lil Pop. Okay, so where are we now? Dirk, after realizing that this trial is going to get postponed, is now once again challenging the validity of these charges. He did it with a motion to dismiss. And there's a couple other inmates who are mimicking that with their lawyers, but they're saying that, hey, listen, y'all don't have enough evidence that suggests that I had nobody killed. How do you know that I told somebody to go kill somebody? What's the fuck y'all talking about? So the prosecutor has to respond to that. And also, because Dirk is constantly going forward with asking for a bond, they keep giving additional reasons why they think Dirk should not be let out on a bond. Okay? So there's two issues. Dismiss the charges fully, but even if the charges aren't dismissed, at times, if the charges look weak, the prosecutor could, not prosecutor, the judge could say, I'm going to let this person out on a bond, especially when you're offered millions of dollars, this, that, and third. By the way, this happened in the Diddy case, and I'm not going to lie, that was a huge thing where Diddy offered $50 million, and somehow the prosecutors were still able to convince the judge that Diddy was so dangerous, you shouldn't give him a $50 million bond. So let's get into some of this paperwork here, and I'm going to read through it. Again, I gave you the short, so now you're going to get the long. Pause, right? Now, this is filed in federal court on the 6th, and I have to let y'all know, if you guys are tired, if you guys want to skip through this, this is where we do most of our work. Relax, okay? All right. So let me go through this entire paperwork. And by the way, we have three of them to do, and afterwards we can get on to other topics. But we have to get through this expeditiously. Thank you to Drill. By the way, if you guys have any way you Drill, please don't make this 1 3-hour thing. I think people tend to not watch the whole 3-hour thing. If you just make it 1 3-hour clip, cut it up where we're talking about.
Cut that shit up on Johnny Manziel's. His new Ciante, nigga. The fuck is this shit taking forever for? Get your ass on the screen. Bitch ass nigga. Alright, let's get to it. Johnny Manziel. Let's see if we can win this first game. I don't like how this should be. I don't like how this should be on. I'm trying to get the hang of this game though, so I gotta see.
My name is Julia. I'm the CEO of Hello Prenup and Massachusetts Family Law Attorney. Hello Prenup is the first digital platform that allows couples to create.
Me and Didi, we spoke on the phone like an hour today. I said what I said to him. He said we said to me. He said we said to me. And everything good because we men and we can talk about that. And that's how y'all gotta be. Everything ain't supposed to be perfect. Y'all get in and everything. We have to take our conversation to the end there. With the whole Ben thing, I just think Ben just chose his side. I'm being real. I feel like Ben chose his side. I ain't gonna lie, Derek, you lame as hell for that little comment you said. I ain't gonna address it, but that was lame as hell. You know better than that. I done kept it 2 solid around. Try to deep in with this man. Hey.
Houston Rockets as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline.
Did DDG and Ben really squash their beef or what?
Why do you want the beef to go on? I really don't like this guy's channel. I'm just watching.
So yeah,
he talks about this shit a lot. So.
Both them guys, man, both my guys. I just want to come on here and tell y'all, me and Didi, we spoke on the phone like an hour today. We still good, everything good. I told him my side how I felt. He respected. And then he told me his side how he felt. I respected. And we move forward like man, you know what I'm saying? That's just all it is. It comes down to handling your business. I hold Didi to a higher standard than everybody else. So I feel like a lot of them guys, they look up to him. So he gotta carry himself a little bit. I said what I said to him. He said what he said to me. And everything good, so we man, we can talk about it. And that's how y'all gotta be. Everything ain't supposed to be pure social and y'all business, get in everything. We have to take our conversation to the internet. None of it's been brought to the internet anyway. That's the whole bottom line, not feel that. But after that, then you say it. So, hey, you bring in my first.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute. I asked him what he's anticipating from his opponent offensively. He said, we're expecting him to use Towns in the pick and roll early and often. His ability to score at all 3 levels makes him a tough cover in those sets. How they defend Cat will be a determining factor in this game.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yellow drawing so good.
Basket by Andrew Wiggins. Harden. Here's Rush, covered by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, I tell you what.
Some people like to have conversations, though.
It seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And Levine throws it down.
Now, this
gets
was
rid of it so quickly.
A shot sent at Jay Cinco. Like I said previously, y'all,
looking around.
Cinco and DDG was on a completely different level than just fight throwing at time.
Let's fucking go. I got my nigga J8 to this bitch. 13. Stop playing with the whole nigga. Houston certified, nigga.
I don't know.
And this was a playoff matchup.
Anytime soon, but I can for sure tell you that
his second year in Houston. Because his first year in Houston, I think they went against the Jazz, or they went against Portland, so it might have been his third year.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Screen by Howard. Schroeder dishes to Howard. And the rejection by Towns.
When Towns carries that on the defensive side of the floor, you see his promise as a shot blocker.
Towns throws it down.
Nice position, working it. Great
I don't even want to watch
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
Whatever y'all got going on,
Here's Harden.
man, y'all busy.
That's it. He's now 3 and looking sharp.
Anytime you get hard to look down low, that's good offense.
Y'all reach out. Y'all reach out to Towns.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. 3 off the mark.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Schroeder pass to Howard. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's the type of opportunity he fails to convert. Very
Onside, Levine. Towns is screen on Hart. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
You could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Free shipping and free return. NBA triple free, and all of it is so much better when I have a little something on top. And listen, I just
let's go. Nigga, I'm going to destroy you all game, Levine. You probably going to do the same thing to me, but hey, we gonna get this shit done. Johnny Man's there. On your ass, boy. Call.
There's the... Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity. Rockets trail by 3. Now here's Schroeder. No scoring in this one. Harden can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Now, here's Rubio. Towns kicks to Levine.
Girl, why are you talking about Lala? This ain't got shit to do with Lala. You stupid ass. I can't stand. See, that's when you have a girlfriend who got some motion. And now all of a sudden her fan base and her friends want to come out and say some dumb shit.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets.
So what you, like, girl, ain't nobody worried about Lala, and we don't give a fuck about what you think, bitch. I hate shit like that, bro. It's like, you just trying to make a video so you can get known to have an opinion so people can start trying to figure out who the fuck you are. Like, I thought you was Lala friends, so you coming on the internet, like, get your goof ass out of here, bro. Why Lala ain't come on here and say no shit like that? Look at her, big ride.
And Eric Gordon subbed in for Ryan. Minnesota also making some changes. Chris Dunn comes in for Zach Levine. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 for the field in this ballgame.
What? Who's upset? Y'all ass tweaking.
Here's Jones.
Now, like Ben said, even though he's been a watch their big on camera, the die-hard things are still on Ben's head.
Wiggins. Towns against Capella. Kicks it out to Gordon. Whoops, there's the 24-second clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You can't take away from DG is that man's fan base is overly strong. I'm talking about they're riding for that man right or wrong.
Come on now, y'all so quick. What? You can let the Indians kill my dog. We always good.
6 to shoot. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Howard. Defense practically daring him to take that shot. It worked out for him. There's Schroeder. Harden outside. Pellet inside. Working on Collins. The Timberwolves leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Rockets have gone just a shade from the field. 5 of 11. He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off. And Wiggins throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 3.
They simply just posted this nigga's Ben's buckshot, bro.
Your ass is mine! You're under arrest!
Apparently, this man got arrested on gun charges at an airport a while back. And you won't believe this mugshot got 8 million views on Twitter. This nigga's real name is spitting it.
Well, I like their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time.
Finish, everybody finish. Yes, my name. I got named after my pop. When I was like 3 and realized my name, I said, damn, how we think I couldn't figure out another name? Jamal or
something. I was playing, I ain't playing.
But John Quavis or something. That shit would have been a little bit better.
EG, that's why you ain't playing. Nigga, I need you crazy off the list. That's why I put you there.
Alright, what's your real name? Dennis. Oh, Dennis? I ain't never heard of a nigga named Dennis. There's only one. Out here hella down. I'm just saying to my man. Dennis, Daryl. Like on fire. It is crazy though, bro. That response is that 7.4 amps with a gun charge bike shot is OD. Who cares? This nigga is a nobody. And one thing about Ben, he is gonna always troll, bro. But DDG Squad was on Ben's ass. They said this nigga's name is a Harry Potter spell. Look, niggas with a DDG profile picture. Even Drake could not kickstart your rap career. You're done, bro. Niggas chasing girls that are 10 years younger than you. Fucking bitch. Hey, yo, another DDG fan. Said that niggas saw he wasn't with him no more and copped the police. Somebody said, what the fuck is he still rocking that? And Ben said exactly. Lame ass nigga. How DD would be with a Twitter gangsta fan joke? Bruh, not nothing for him. Now, as y'all can see, even though DDG and Ben are back on good terms, a lot of DDG fans have officially picked a side. Some of y'all genuinely think Ben hates DDG.
Rush with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Capella. That's the rush. Here's Harden on the wing. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Bringing it up for Minnesota. Stolen by Harden. Capella dishes to Rush. Over in the corner, Diao. Here's to move the ball around. Pocket 6. That's to Rush. It's good. The assist Rush got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Towns sets the pick for Levine.
I know both of that.
And then Levine with the jam.
His reputation precedes him. NBA fans love seeing Zach Levine throw it down.
The 19-foot shot.
A lot of people's true colors come out, and when everything gets resolved, some niggas have to stand on what they were saying because y'all remember Jerry was quick to say he was picking sides.
With the whole Ben thing, I just think Ben just chose the side. I'm gonna be real. I feel like Ben chose the side. And only heard single side. Which is, I mean, like, come on now, bro. If I'm arguing with a nigga, I'm gonna tell my side. This is my side. This is what I feel disrespected. You gotta hear both sides. If these both, if you really say these both your niggas, you gotta hear both sides. You gotta tell both of them when they wrong. Literally, you gotta tell both of them. Okay, I heard your side. This is where you went wrong. Okay, I heard your side. This is where you went wrong. And however they want to take that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like Derek, you was lying to hell for that little comment. I ain't gonna trip, but that was lying to hell for no better than that. I don't think that's a dollar around.
He's checked in for James.
POV. You finally slept through an international flight and woke up without neck pain. I just got back from a 32-hour flight to Greece, and I just talk about this travel set. Made from fly hugs, the pillow, the blackout mask, and noise blocking earplugs. I got all three of them.
And once again off the
Now we're back in y'all think Cinco and PDT will ever be police again? I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's gonna take some time, but the fact that they have still friends, I feel like eventually they're gonna have to squash you, bro. Okay, because don't Cinco is the same working out like every morning.
This time he got himself a trip to the line because of it.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Eric Gordon. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Wiggins is checked in for Ricky Rubio. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his...
Now, don't get me wrong. The negativity, I love it. I fucking love
Schroeder against Dunn.
The messiness, oh, he agree, relax, you're me. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, that shit has to come to an end, gang. Now, I understand some lines may been crossed, but niggas do not need to burn bridges forever. Now, that aside, I think both PG and Cinco were wrong. DDG definitely used his power as a root violate Cinco. Cinco, you were dead as wrong for calling your real life Chris to handle
He's got 6 and stolen by Howard.
If y'all watch football, y'all know that everything cancels out. My little man
Wiggins surveying the floor. Dunn passes to Howard. To the inside. Rush with the steal. To the paint. Here's Diaw. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
So Cat is 27 on the list, one spot behind Derek White, 26 on the list, and one spot ahead of Tyrese Maxey, 28.
Nobody named Mama in Boston right now. I will pick him before 40 fucking players. If Derek White was anywhere from 50 to 100,
you never worry about your phone running out of battery when you're out of battery. The Sequence is this compact device. Have noticed that wealthy people in Shanghai never carry charging cables. Many of us run out of phone batteries while traveling, yet lucky heavy power bank and long cables is very inconvenient. That's why they use this lipstick-sized chain power bank instead. Don't underestimate its tiny, sun-sized design. It's extremely efficient and charges the phone fully in just about 10 minutes. Simply clip it to your keep or slip it in your bag, so you're always ready. Stay connected wherever you go with this innovative power solution and never miss a moment. One full charge can recharge a phone up to 30 times. It supports Huawei, Android, and Apple phones, making you travel worry-free. It also works as a super bright flashlight with wide beam, being it bright enough to light up an entire building. I know some people may not believe it, so today I'll show you how powerful it really is. No editing, just one button for full brightness. Lights up the whole street instantly. It has both strong and weak lights and a strobe function. There are side floodlights and red-blue signal lights, which can protect you in key moments. Very compact, fits easily in your pocket or on your belt. Although compact, its battery life impressive, lasting several days and nights on a single charge. Perfect for home use, repairs, or camping, it's easy to carry anywhere. Nighttime walks feel safe and worry-free. Interested? Simply click below for more details and to order. Have you ever seen a high-intensity flashlight designed for a keychain? It includes a self-locking hook and a pull ring featuring a large lens at its end. This flashlight uses high-brightness LEDs offering 8 adjustable light modes. The first mode produces very bright light, the second dims it, the third flashes a strobe, and the 4 signals with 3 long flashes followed by 2 short ones. On the side, there's a wide-angle light perfect for nighttime repairs, plus an SOS emergency signal. Its full metal body is sturdy and houses a high-capacity lithium battery, which charges via fast charging ports or phone chargers and doubles as a power bank. It can provide emergency charging for your phone. Whether camping outdoors, cycling at night, or walking alone at night, carrying it makes things much easier.
I'm the founder of Mudwater, and a lot of people ask, what is the difference between Mudwater and mushroom?
8 ads, nigga, you know damn well.
Have you ever watched someone make a choice that changed everything? Not a career move, not a trade, but a decision that felt bigger than him. I was there when the air inside the Lakers facility went still. When the greatest player of our generation looked up at something I couldn't see. Before the world called him the greatest of all time, and I can still hear the back. I never planned to work for the Lakers. It just happened. One of those job listings you apply to half a week, never expecting a reply. Assistant athletic trainer wasn't glamorous. You weren't on ESPN or in the locker room celebrations. You were the guy behind the camera, the one rolling ice bags at 2 a.m. and pretending you didn't overhear the team's real conversations. I took the position because I needed money, fast. My mother's medical bills had turned into a second mortgage, and my student debt was a third. I've been patching together gig jobs in sports therapy until the Lakers called. The pay wasn't great, but the title looked respectable on paper, and respect felt like currency when you were drowning in interest rates. My first few months blurred together in sweat and liniment. The UCLA Health Training Center was new, all chrome and polished. The air smelled like rubber and bleach. At dawn, the sun cut through the glass panels and splashed across the weight room in slices. And for a moment, it looked holy. Until the fluorescence flipped on, becoming everything surgical again. The players came and went, their lives measured in minutes, sets, and endorsement deals. LeBron was different. He didn't just arrive early.
Boy, the shifty,
he arrived alone.
quick-footed Schroeder is a
great
weapon to have.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
No music, no phone, just a hood up and that look in his eyes like he was already in the game, and the rest of us were not.
At first it was just a thing with my machine mode, the other fans called it. The machines don't come, not like that. The first time I heard it, it was after midnight. I was finishing rehab notes in the staff office when I caught a steady rhythm to the event. Bounce, pause, bounce, think, follow. Too perfect. Nobody should have been on court that late. I told myself it was a janitor, but the custodial crew clocked out hours early. Curiosity ate through my fatigue. I stepped into the hallway, lights buzzing overhead. The sounds were clear, rubber moving hardwood, and measured labels. I followed it past the treatment room, past the weight rack, until I reached the glass doors to the main court. LeBron was there, alone.
Really got to pick
The
up
court
that
was dim
interior
except for
defense.
one light above.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
He was dribbling slowly, talking under his breath.
Schroeder
I
outside.
he was playing, but his tone was wrong, flat, transactional. Every time the ball hit the floor, he murmured something back to it. The words broke easy and consistent pattern. We're good. You gave it.
Keep it right here
I'm the
on
best.
2K Sports.
I got you, Trump. We're gonna touch you. Trump. You keep me safe. I keep you fed. I close against the door frame. The echo didn't fade like sound should. It stacked in the rafters layer over layer until it sounded like someone else was bouncing with him. A second ball, out of sync by half a beat. LeBron
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed.
One last bounce hit the floor without his hand moving. He lifted his head and looked straight at me through the glass. For a moment, his eyes weren't brown. They were empty.
And if they continue to play well,
no
they're going
light.
to take control.
Just a dark void that swallowed the light.
That'd be a nice treat for these fans.
He smiled, small and tired, like a man who
Looking at the scenario for the Houston
picked up the
Rockets.
ball, tucked it under
I'm
his arm.
curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games.
The air he
What was the
left
game
behind
been like?
felt
To
charged.
me, it's the most important game of the series.
crawling across my chest. I told myself it was the
getting everyone on notice. And game ones are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kitty, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
The next morning, everything was normal.
Well,
guys laughed in the
Glenn
training
Pack
room,
was able to
the
weigh
weight
in on
machines
that.
clanged, and the ball rack was full.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan
I
for the
waited for
call.
someone else to say they'd heard the dribbling. No one did. By lunch, I was half convinced I dreamed it. Sleep deprivation makes you see patterns and shadows. I had plenty of that. Still, that night when I locked up, I found myself looking back at the court window. The lights were off, but the reflection looked wrong. One panel seemed to ripple, as if someone inside had moved. I told myself it was a draft and kept walking. I didn't realize until I reached the parking lot that the sound had followed me. A dull, distant bounce somewhere behind me every few steps. When I stopped, it stopped. When I walked again, it resumed, half a second late, like an echo with lungs. I turned around, empty lot, chain link fence shimmering under street lights, my own breath condensing in the cold. But I swear I saw something orange at the edge of the asphalt, a ball rolling gently against the curb without wind. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard the thump of rubber and the whisper that came after, "We're good." By the end of that week, I started noticing other things too subtle to explain. Light panels flickering when he walked by. A metallic taste in the air during the stretch section. Female staffers going quietly in it, their faces soft and unfocused for a second. Like they'd forgotten where they were. No one talked about it. Maybe they didn't see it. Or maybe they saw and decided to stay employed. One evening after practice, LeBron walked past me in the hall. I kept my head down, checking the clipboard. He stopped for a second and patted my shoulder. The contact was warm at first, then hot, like I touched the light bulb.
Have you ever wondered if
Pass to Towns. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Now Collins. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And the officials signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Stopped for a second
here's Rubio.
and patted my shoulder. The contact was warm at first, then hot, like I touched the light bulb. He said,
outside, Levine.
"Good
On the
work,
way,
Jimmy,"
Wiggins.
and kept walking. He called me Tim.
Clock at 4.
Nobody ever called me that. I stood there, heartbeat hammering in my ears,
He's got
until the
5
sound of the
made
steps
on
faded.
5 of 9 shooting.
When I looked down,
Adding layers to his game over time, the more Wiggins looks to score inside, the more versatile.
almost slipped.
And they
It
pick
rubbed
up
off
2.
like ash. I told myself it was resin from the lotion.
Into
That's
the
the
third
thing about
quarter, 2
lying
minutes
to
in now.
yourself.
And Dennis
It
Schroeder
gets
gets the
easier
whistle
when
that
you
time. That's foul
By
number
Sunday
2
night, I
for
wrote
him.
3 notes to myself on my phone. Check security footage after midnight. Don't be alone in the court. If it starts talking back, leave. I never deleted them. They're still in my cloud, somewhere between grocery lists and hospital reminders. I didn't see them alone again for a while. But every night I locked up, I heard that rhythm in my head, steady at the heart.
For their first 4.
And sometimes, when the gym was quiet enough, I could swear the ball was answering back. I tried to convince myself that what I saw that night didn't matter. Guys like LeBron don't get questioned. They admit they know shit. People don't ask why a Knick stays after hours talking to a ball like it's alive. They just record the stats and stay quiet. That's what I did too. For a while. Weeks passed. The rhythm of the season wrapped around me like a blanket. Players joked, trainers griped about sore backs, and the smell of muscle rub and rubber mats became home. LeBron was his usual self, smiling, calculated, always in command. If he was hiding something, he did it like he'd been doing it for years.
Levine with it now,
But
guarded
the
by
longer I
Schroeder.
worked there, the more I noticed the pattern.
And he recovers.
Whenever LeBron walked
Shooting
into the room,
foul as As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 for 3.
That's the aggressive side of Wiggins, taking it up inside, inviting, embracing, and taking on the foul.
The Timberwolves gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Admiration and hypnosis. Their faces softened, eyes dilated just slightly, and then, as quickly as it came, it passed. He'd smile, they'd laugh, and everything looked normal again. Except for me. I was the only one who noticed. One afternoon, I stood near the cryotherapy chamber, logging recovery times. LeBron entered silently, towel around his shoulders, and passed by me on his way to the therapy room. For a fraction of a second, I felt his gaze on me. That same warmth, that strange gravity. When I looked up, his eyes caught the fluorescent glare. Black, full, like the bulbs above were reflecting a hole instead of light. Then he blinked, and they were brown again. He grinned. "You good, King?" I nodded too fast. He walked on, humming a tune I couldn't place, low and looping. Something that sounded like a chant buried in a beat. That night, I dreamt of basketballs bouncing in total darkness. Each bounce whispered a word I couldn't understand, until one finally sounded like my name. The next day, I checked the training logs. LeBron's entry for the previous night had a timestamp that didn't exist, 3:33 a.m. The system doesn't allow entries past midnight without supervisor approval. But there it was, filed, initialed, by me. Except I hadn't done it. I stared at my own signature for a long time. Every loop and line matched. I even checked my stylus pen. It had been used. There was no explanation. I deleted the log. But the next morning, it reappeared. 3:33 a.m. recovery complete. Around that time, I started feeling sick. Not sick, just hollow. I'd wake up drenched in sweat, heartbeat synced to that same dribble rhythm. I could almost measure it. 4 seconds between bounces, a pause, then again. Sometimes I'd hear it under my desk during team meetings. Nobody else reacted. Maybe they couldn't hear it. The janitor could. One night I ran into him in the hallway. Older guy named Reggie. Been with the organization for 20 years. I mentioned the lights flickering. He laughed nervously, said, "Yeah, they do that when he's here." "When who's here?" "You know who." He pointed upward, like toward the ceiling or heaven. "But it ain't God, man." Reggie quit the next week. Didn't pick up his last check. 2 nights later, I stayed late to restock equipment. The building was empty, except for security down front. I finished my rounds, logged the hours, and headed for the exit. Halfway through the hallway, motion lights clicked on one by one ahead of me. Click, 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 leading me toward the practice court. At the end of the corridor, I saw it again. That faint orange glow bouncing under the doorframe. A rhythmic pulse. I should have walked away. Instead, I pushed the door open. The court was dark, except for one light above the center circle. No players, no staff, just a basketball resting perfectly on the logo. It bounced once, on its own. My breath froze in my throat. The ball rolled slowly toward me, as if nudged by invisible fingers. I stepped back. It stopped. Then it rolled again, brushing the toe of my shoe before tipping over onto its side. I kicked it away, hard. It hit the far wall and stopped dead. No rebound, no roll. Just
turns out if you've been in a car accident in the past year, they have to give you a huge check, and all you have to do is ask. No, seriously, I just got over $100,000 after being a passenger in a car accident that was a month ago. Listen, I had no idea this was even possible until it happened to me. I was just another passenger who got hurt in someone else's accident, and I figured I might get enough to cover my medical bills if I was lucky. But then I found out there's actually a specific way to ask for compensation that gets completely different results than what most people receive. If you've been in a car accident recently, you're probably dealing with the same frustration I was. Insurance companies giving you the runaround, medical bills piling up, and no clear path to getting fairly compensated. Most people think they just have to accept whatever insurance offers or hire expensive lawyers and hope for the best. But there's actually a program that knows exactly how to ask for what you're entitled to in a way that gets maximum results. However, there is a catch. Your car accident had to have happened in the past 300 days to qualify for our new program. If it did, you're in luck. This program is designed specifically to help accident victims get the compensation they deserve without the typical delays and hassles of dealing with insurance companies directly. Let me tell you about what happened to other people who used the same approach. Maria was getting nowhere with insurance after her accident. They kept offering her around $5,800 and making her jump through endless hoops. Then Maria discovered this program. Within 34 days, Maria received $142,000 without any of the insurance back and forth. Then there's David. David was a passenger just like I was. Insurance was telling him he might get $3,200 for his minimal involvement in the accident. Using this program, David received $156,000 in just 28 days. Here's what I learned. There's a right way and a wrong way to ask for compensation after an accident. Most people use the wrong way and get disappointing results. But when you know the right way to ask, the results are completely different. The program handles everything. They know exactly what to request, how to present your case, and how to get maximum compensation quickly. To find out how much you could be owed and to make sure your accident qualifies, just answer 4 simple, multiple-choice questions about your accident. It takes about 20 seconds total. The site will instantly tell you if you qualify and then help you find out how much you could be owed. If you qualify, a specialist will handle everything from there. You don't have to fight with insurance companies or figure out complicated legal procedures. They do all the work while you just wait for your check. You could receive this life-changing check as fast as 30 days. The best part?
Silence. Then came the whisper. Not from behind me. Not from anywhere, really. It was inside my ears. Like the air itself had learned how to talk. We're good. I turned and ran. Didn't grab my bag. Didn't clock out. Just sprinted down the hallway, heart hammering in rhythm with phantom bounces behind me. When I reached my car, I looked back through the glass doors. LeBron was standing inside, hands on his hips, calm as ever. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking at the court, at the ball, and smiling.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say
every time my eyes closed,
but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Then a whisper threaded through the silence. We're good. I started leaving TV on just to drown it out. But the hum of late-night commercials began to sound like a heartbeat. Even my fridge seemed to click in rhythm. By the end of the month, I was running on caffeine, fear, and debt. That's the mix that makes you do stupid things. It was a Thursday. Quiet. Off day for the team. The others had gone home hours ago. I stayed behind to reorganize supplies.
Put in some muscle into that
just to prove I wasn't afraid. The hall felt heavier, like the air carried weight. My bag light flickered as I swiped into the locker room window.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Like spilled cognac left to rot. I followed it past the whirlpool room until I saw a faint light under the door of the main locker room. The clock above me read 3:33 a.m. The door was unlocked. Inside, the place looked wrong. The fluorescent bulbs overhead were off, but a single amber glow leaked from a corner, coming from a bottle resting on the bench. A bottle of Hennessy ESOP. LeBron sat in front of his locker, elbows on his knees, staring at the bottle like it was a mirror.
Third quarter action.
Shadows clung to him. They didn't move when he ever been He didn't look surprised to see me. Couldn't see him hurricane. I froze halfway in the doorway.
Go with a three. And once again,
checking inventory. No, you're not. He patted the seat across from me. Come sit.
To the middle.
Every instinct screamed easy, but curiosity, or maybe death, dragged me forward. The floor was sticky with condensation. Each step made a faint squeak, like sneakers on a court. LeBron poured the Hennessy into 2 cups. The liquid shimmered darker than it should have. Thick, like oil. He slid one toward me. To longevity, he said, raising his glass. The sound of his voice filled the room, echoing deeper than the walls should allow.
Trying to free himself out.
I didn't touch the cup.
And it's
He
just one of
smiled.
those days, guys.
Not the kind you see in press conferences, but something over, almost fatherly. You ever wonder why some people last and others don't?
And so now a timeout taken by
Talent
Mike
fades,
D'Antoni.
bodies break,
A moment to talk
but
things
greatness. He tapped his chest. Greatness needs maintenance. The shadows behind him shifted, looking like people. I realized they weren't cast by light at all. They were moving on their own, stretching toward the floor again, pulsing faintly in rhythm with my heartbeat. LeBron leaned closer. You seen it. You stayed ready. You heard the bounce. My throat went dry. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. He felt it following me. He poured more liquor. It didn't empty the bottle. It likes you. Means you got potential. I whispered. Potential for what?
Rockets leading by
He chuckled softly, eyes black for just an instant. To stop struggling.
Schroeder outside.
To stop owing. To be seen. The words hit like a promise and a threat at once. My mind flashed images. My mother's hospital bills. Final notices stacked on my counter. The exhaustion of living paycheck to paycheck.
Some guys are fucking up the shot clock and all types of stuff.
Checks in for the Timberwolves.
All you have to do, he said, is take a sip. The cup in front of me trembled. The surface of the Hennessy rippled outward. Though no air moved. Each wave forming faint symbols that vanished before I could name them. Behind him I heard the bounce. Slow. Heavy. From nowhere. With every thud, whispers layered over each other. Thousands of voices chanting statistics, awards, commercials, records. They built a chorus around his name. LeBron's pupils expanded until his eyes were nothing but black mirrors. Inside them, I saw flashes. Finals trophies, cheering crowds, gold light swallowing faces. And beneath it all, something crawling, faceless and hungry, wearing his jersey. Drink, the voices said together. You'll never lose again. My hand moved without permission. The cup was cold despite the warmth of the room. I lifted it halfway, close enough to smell that same metallic sweetness.
And he sinks the
For a second I imagined swallowing. Imagined silence. Peace. My mother's bills paid.
Schroeder with the ball.
The most
Brings it
gone.
up for the Rockets.
Then another thought touched me. If I drink Equals next, I slammed the cup down.
Hey guys, this is Senator John Ossoff of Georgia, and please hear me out because I'm the only Democratic senator up for re-election.
The liquid inside hissed like steam touching metal. LeBron didn't flinch. He just stared, unreadable, then nodded slowly as if testing me. Good, he said, voice returning to normal. You're king. He stood, towering, shadows shrinking back like a human dog. The lights blinked twice and steady. The room smelled like sweat and oak again.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Chris Dunn comes in for
He
Zach
walked past me,
Levine. And
still
Tyus
holding his
Jones
untouched
subbed in
glass.
for Ricky Rubio.
At the doorway, he stopped. Remember this, he said without
And he
turning.
can't hit the second.
Every deal needs a
Usually
witness.
free throws are a formality
Maybe
for
that.
him. I didn't expect
I
that
sat
result
there
when he
shaking.
stepped up there.
Heart pounded loud enough to fill the room.
Deflects
The
the
ball was
pass.
still sat on the
And
bench,
as it goes
half
out of
full.
bounds, Houston able to
The
keep the
neighborhood
ball.
changed. Larry rearranged himself when I did.
Fortunate.
For a second, it didn't say Hennessy. It said, he is seen. The reflection on the metal locker door behind it shows two
Unable to
cups
get the
instead
ball in
of one.
bounds. They get called for
The
the
second cup
5-second
rose slightly,
violation.
as if lifted by an invisible hand, then set itself back down. That's when I realized the whispers hadn't stopped. They just moved closer, whispering directly into my ear.
Wiggins
We're
passes to
good.
Chang. From the
I grabbed my
baseline.
things and ran.
Rebounded by
My
Houston.
footsteps echoed off tile and metal, but the echoes didn't match my stride. They lagged by half a beat, as if someone else was running just behind me. By the time I reached the exit, dawn was bleeding through the glass. The security guard nodded as I passed, his eyes in, oblivious. I stepped outside, gasping for real air. The sky over us window was clean, ordinary.
Solid play
But
in
when
the
I
look
looked
block,
down,
and that one's good.
there was a faint, wet footprint beside mine, moving in the opposite direction, back toward the building. I drove home in silence. I never went back after that night. I told my boss I was burned out, that the schedule was too much, but the truth was simpler. I couldn't stand the smell that lingered in that building. It followed me home. That sweet, metallic scent from the bottle. I caught it in my clothes, in my dreams, even in the water from my cap. Meanwhile, the world kept spinning. LeBron kept smiling. He posted workout clips, family moments, little glimpses meant to remind everyone he was still the face of the game. Every image looked brighter than the last, like the light itself wanted to stay close to him. I tried to believe it was over until the headlines hit this morning. Everyone had been waiting for a big announcement, wondering if he'd retire or switch teams. Instead, my phone lit up with a notification. LeBron James partners with Hennessy. The same gold label from that night. The same bottle that sat between us. I stared at the photo. Him raising a glass under perfect lighting. Executives grinning around it. Comment sections called it iconic, historic, the next step in a flawless career. I just remembered how that liquid had shimmered too thickly. How the air in the locker room had hummed when he said, to longevity.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
I could have.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Maybe that's why I'm still here.
Tasty room service dime right there.
Broke. Human. I turned on the TV, and there he was again, live at the press event. Cameras adored him. Journalists asked about legacy, family, the future. He said all the right things. Each sentence polished smooth, as if rehearsed by something older than ambition. When the camera zoomed in, his pupils caught the studio light exactly the way they had in that locker room. Glossy, black, absorbing reflection. He looked at the glass, smiled, and for a split second the sound didn't match his mouth. Two voices spoke, one human, one hollow. The audience didn't notice. They clapped, because that's what people do when greatness raises a glass. That's when I understood. He didn't need my soul. He'd made his trade a long time ago. That night wasn't a deal.
And the first one
it was making.
And the Rockets making a change
I wasn't
here.
the target.
Rudez is
I was the witness, the signature, the living presence needed to keep the ritual alive. And maybe the witness was never supposed to be just one person.
Well, he's come
maybe it had to be all of
the
us.
line today, and you
Every fan shouting his name, every child wearing his jersey, every poster calls him the GOAT. The more we look, the louder we cheer, the stronger the bond gets. Think about it. Why is he everywhere right now? Not just on the court, or in commercials, on every feed, every platform. He shows up on talk shows, brand ads, even random live streams like Tyson Nats. Smiling like he's just passing through but never really leaving.
Houston leading by 3. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gordon, the pass to Harris. Now Gordon, just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. A 3-ball, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Wide out. He's checked in for Rudez. And a change for the Timberwolves. John Collins, he's checked in for Jang.
What happens when a man becomes the center of it all? He stops seeing his feet.
Here's Jones. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
It's Harden with the drive. Good on the shot. Harden's got 25 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Look at that glass on live television.
Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
That's how these
and
things
we're about
survive.
2 minutes into the fourth quarter
The
now.
attention, the skies, the admiration.
It's Harden
I
with the
didn't sell my
drive
soul that
and
way.
the rejection by Towns.
But I didn't. Still, sometimes I wonder if
Here he goes. Dunn finds Towns. Yes, that goes in.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Maybe the team just call it excitement. Maybe that's how it works.
Jones against Harden. And he drew the blocking foul.
And they'll never ask for 2. I don't think LeBron James is either. Maybe he's just part of something too big to see. But every time he smiles into the camera, every time the world stops to celebrate him, that ancient rhythm, moves through the crack. It's in the flaw.
He's off on the first.
And the quiet
Rockets. Boris Diaz checked in for Clint Capella. Rush comes in for Harris. And Dennis Shooter subbed in for Gordon. Timberwolves also changing it up. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Bielitsa. Zach LaVine comes in for Chris Dunn.
I just want to understand this new kind of entertainment where worship looks like family and fame feels like faith. Why is LeBron James everywhere? Why does he keep showing up in spaces he doesn't need
since
to
the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up.
Why doesn't the spotlight ever turn on?
And build
Maybe we're
that
not
lead.
just watching
Play
history.
through the finish line.
Maybe we're helping
Not
to repeat
to it.
itself.
Keep the pressure on.
I didn't sell my soul that night. I walked away.
That
But I
is
think
just
LeBron did a long time ago.
turnover. You've got to be
And now he
smarter
doesn't need any
in
more
those
people.
exchanges.
He just needs witnesses. And right now,
here's
that's all of us.
Outside Collins. Back to Rubio. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Levine's shot is off. Rockets trail. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
As the #1 volume Buick GMC dealer in America, we give our customers total control of the buying experience.
This is corny as ever.
And they'll turn over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
That you might end up retiring. So, one other person joked, they said, you know what, and that's like Jordan. They say that to Jordan, saying, I'm
got
back.
a piece of it. It's stolen by Schroeder. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Yep, that's going to go in.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shot. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. Towns sets the pick for LaVine. Here's Towns.
Okay, so speaking of this, Kid Vegas and a lot of other people got highly upset about LeBron James' decision part 2. And I would like to go over that because Stephen A. Smith and those guys got called out by Nick Wright and Nick Young. And I want to go over these videos. So let's get started in today's video.